And so we set our sights for India, as the Lux Radio Theater presents Lives of a Bengal Lancer. India, the India of the northwest frontier. Looming like frowning barriers are the mountains, rugged cliffs ideal for sniping, from which the bloodthirsty hill tribes swoop down, eager for battle against a handful of seasoned British soldiers. Here is stationed His Majesty's crack Indian Regiment, the 41st Bengal Lancers. On an almost impassable roadway, a small detachment of Lancers struggles upward into the hills. There's no sign of life above them, no movement on the cliffs, but suddenly...
Column, halt!
Well, there you are, Hendrickson. I told you they're up there.
I never doubted it, Mr. McGregor.
Well, what do we do? Just stand here and take it?
We go forward slowly, but on no account do we return fire.
But they're shooting at us, man. What did he send us out here for?
I don't know, McGregor, and neither do you, but the Colonel does. Forward!
Hendrickson, this is suicide. I don't mind getting pink, but I want at least one shot at the beggars. Where I come from,
Where you come from, the Royal Canadian Mounted always get their man. But you're not in Canada now, Mr. McGregor.
There. That's Lawton. He's down. Now we can start something.
No, I tell you. Colonel's orders. Hold your fire.
But the old fool can't have foreseen this, Hendrickson.
Look, Mac, I'd like to have you with me in war, but for peace, you're a little too...
Hendrickson. Call him, halt! Hendrickson. Where is it?
Impulsive. That's what I was trying to say.
Mr. McGregor, is Captain Hendrickson hurt, sir?
He's dead. Open fire! Break every tree and rock on that cliff. Go on!
I don't understand it. I gave definite orders to Hendrickson that our detachment was not to return fire.
Perhaps there's some explanation, Colonel Stone. All we know, at least till they get back, is that there was a skirmish and we drove the Afridis back into the hills.
Skirmish, yes. With Mohammed Khan himself.
Mohammed Khan?
Certainly. He was nibbling at my bait, too. If he'd come down off that hill, I'd have had him at last. 4 detachments were standing by in the rear to surround him.
So that was your plan?
Of course. Now I can't prove it was Mohammed Khan. I daren't touch him. I'm shocked at Hendrickson. I thought him a good officer.
Perhaps, sir, if you'd explain to the detachment that they were only there as bait.
Explain orders? Explain orders to subordinates? I'm surprised at you, Hamilton. What is it?
Mr. McGregor, sir.
McGregor?
He was second in command, sir.
Send him in.
Mr. McGregor?
Well, McGregor, why didn't Hendrickson come himself? Wounded?
No, sir. Dead, sir.
Dead?
Killed by the Afridis.
There's your explanation, Colonel.
Most unfortunate. Most unfortunate the command was handed down to you, McGregor. You didn't know my orders.
I knew them, sir.
You did? And you deliberately disobeyed them? Why?
We were losing men, sir.
But you did disobey my orders.
Yes, sir. And when Hendrickson was killed,
Hendrickson knew my orders and obeyed them. Hendrickson was a good soldier. This is more than I can say for you. Then we'll go to your quarters, Mr. McGregor.
Yes.
I say, easy on the bungalow, Mac.
You're looking very sour, Mr. McGregor. Would you mind turning the other way? You disturb my music. You know, I'm finally getting the hang of this Afghan clarinet. Listen.
Oh, will you please lay off that thing, Forsyth?
Oh, certainly, Mr. McGregor.
Oh.
What's the matter, Mac? Been reprimanded?
Yes. Old Ramrod's stone. I'm no soldier, apparently, because when I'm attacked, I fight back.
I was afraid you'd get in trouble over that patrol business. Why, you knew Hendrickson had strict orders not to fire.
I was speaking to Mr. Dawson, Forsyth.
I beg your pardon, old man.
The Colonel's been on this border 20 years, Mac. He knows it pretty well.
And I don't, I suppose. Well, I know enough to fight back when my men begin to fall. Stone's got nothing but a ramrod for a backbone. Oh, yes, I know he's a terror for drilling. But when it comes to the real thing, what's he got? Nothing.
Bravo! Hurrah for Mr. McGregor! Why, Mr. McGregor.
Yes, and here comes the other boot.
And here are the day's orders all typed, Colonel.
Thank you, Major. Routine. What's this, Major?
The subaltern replacement for Hendrickson. He arrives tomorrow on the Delhi train.
Huh. What are they sending us?
Stone, sir, from Sandhurst.
From Sandhurst?
Yes, sir.
Straight to the frontier from military college? Why, you can't even be dry behind the ears. What did you say his name is?
Stone, sir. Donald Stone.
I see. Huh. You have a brother in the War Office, haven't you, Hamilton?
Yes, sir.
And who asked you and him to interfere in my personal affairs? Pair of you, maiden aunts, wangling my son into a cushy berth so his father will make things short for him, eh?
Will you forget you're my colonel for a moment, sir?
Why not? Huh. You've forgotten it.
Look, Tom, in 2 years you'll have to retire.
Oh, you feel sorry for me, is that it?
Not at all. It's only to keep the name of Stone in the 41st after you've gone.
Keep the name in the 41st. Sentimentality. You don't know what you've done, Hamilton. He belongs to his mother, not to me. She took him away from me. Hated the army, everything about it. I haven't seen him since he was a little shaver. But the only decent thing she ever did was to put him through Sandhurst. And now you do this. I've a good mind to refuse him.
Hardly fair, Tom, to ship him back without trial.
Well, you'll have to measure up to my standards. And at the first sign of favoritism from you or anyone else, there'll be trouble. That's an order, Major Hamilton.
Lieutenant McGregor?
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Forsyth.
Yes, Major.
Meet the replacement subaltern at the Delhi train. He'll be quartered in the bungalow with you. Lieutenant Donald Stone is the name.
Stone?
The colonel's son.
His what?
He said his son.
Well, well. Imagine old Ramrod having been that human.
Oh, I never even knew he was married.
Why, sure. Can't you see him proposing? Madam, you'll marry me Wednesday, the 29th. Be at the church at 10. That's an order. Furthermore, you're improperly dressed, madam. Boom. Well, this is the living room. Washroom opens off here, Mr. Stone.
Why, I thought you'd be living in shacks. This is positively luxurious.
Oh, we tried to be civilized, Mr. Stone.
Wait till that heat comes down now. Well, let's have a look at the stables, eh?
It's all rather thrilling, don't you think?
Thrilling.
Oh, I mean, it's like Kipling and all that.
Kipling? Kipling? Who's Kipling, Mr. Forsyth?
Kipling? Let me see. I don't believe I ever heard of him.
Oh, really? Oh, well, you're pulling my leg, of course.
Gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's always been my impression that we salute when passing a superior officer.
Sorry, sir, we didn't see you.
Who's this?
A new subaltern replacement, sir. Colonel Stone, Lieutenant Stone.
How do you do, sir?
Ah, yes. Mr. Stone, you've come to us direct from military training school, without previous service? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Well, you've a great deal to learn. I trust you'll measure up to our requirements. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Afternoon, sir.
Afternoon. Doesn't he ever say more than that to newcomers?
Oh, yes. Sometimes he comments on the weather.
Oh.
You see, the colonel's pretty much of a stickler for red tape. I mean, distance between his men and all that, you know.
Oh. Well, then, I'm no exception. I mean, he didn't single me out for anything?
No, that's just his manner. He's all right when you know him.
Oh. You must excuse me. You know, well, this is the first time I can ever remember ever seeing him.
What? Do you mean it?
I don't know quite what I expected.
Well, you'll know next time.
Oh, look, wait. I nearly forgot something. Now, where did I put that? Oh, here. Take this paper to the colonel, will you, Stone? Regimental headquarters.
Did he ask to have me take this to him?
I said take it to the colonel. I forgot to give it to him.
Yes, sir. Very good, sir.
Nice work, Mr. McGregor.
Well, what's funny about that?
You are. Rough soldier, heart of gold, reconciling father and son after years of separation. Oh, he's all right when you know him. Since when? That paper was a blank, wasn't it?
Oh, why don't you shut up?
Oh, never mind, Mac. The mother instinct comes out in all of us. I kiss the dear fingers so toil-worn for me. So bless you and keep you, dear Mother McGregor.
Come in.
Lieutenant Stone, sir.
Oh. Well, Lieutenant?
This paper, sir. I was told to bring it to you.
Well, let's have it. Of all the... Where did you get this?
Mr. McGregor, sir. He said...
Infernal impudence.
I beg your pardon, sir?
No. Not you. Well, how's your mother?
Quite well, sir.
Good. She always hated the army, didn't she?
Yes, sir.
I don't understand how she let you go through Sandhurst.
Well, she had to, sir. I kept after her.
Oh. You wanted to be a soldier, eh?
We've always been soldiers, for generations.
Still, you're not one yet, you know.
Yes, sir.
You shouldn't be here, on the frontier.
But I am, sir.
Yes, and why? Influence, favoritism. But with me, the good of the service, the regiment, comes first.
That's what Mother always said about you, sir.
Yes, that's what your mother always said. Well, now you're here, don't try to take advantage.
I won't, sir. I didn't expect...
And you understand, of course, the situation makes any sort of social relationship impossible.
Yes, sir. Is that all, sir?
That's all, Lieutenant.